Misrata's security forces, former militias in uniform. With no functioning government in the country, they can't do much more than send out patrols and keep a token watch over things. Traces of the uprising of 2011 are still clearly visible. But so is reconstruction. Miraculously, daily life goes on for now. Large parts of the country remain lawless. That's why thousands of would-be refugees reach Libya's coast with no trouble, aiming to continue by boat to Europe. This Coast Guard member says he often finds bodies on the beach, generally between 2 and 10 a month. Recently, we stopped a boat with about 90 people on board, including women. They were all alive, but it was a close call. Libya's Coast Guard has 8 vessels to patrol 1,700 kilometers of coastline. Here they're checking a ship. The Coast Guard commandant complains that Europe is leaving him in the lurch. He says the West wants nothing to do with the authorities in Tripoli, just because they're supported by Islamists. He asks where the crew comes from. They're all Syrians, but evidently not refugees. We're not interested in politics, he says. We want the EU to support us so we can patrol our coasts and take action against illegal immigration and drug smuggling. These men come from Senegal, Niger, and Chad. They were captured on the coast near Tripoli. When asked, they all say they came on buses. They'd never heard of people smugglers and never meant to go to Europe. We came to Libya to work here, not to get to Europe. I can't speak for everyone here, but most of us came to Libya to work. The policeman smiles when he hears this. That's just not true, he says. If they were here legally, they'd have a stamp from the border. But they came through the desert illegally. It's organized crime. The EU has to cooperate with us. We Libyans can't come to grips with it on our own. Libya isn't only a stopover for migrants, it's also a destination. That makes the situation so complicated. Men from Niger work at Misrata's steel plant. Many have been coming for years, accepting the chaos in Libya and the threat from Islamic State. It's rarely better in their own countries. The country needs them, but sometimes too many come, and then they don't get work. And when there's no work in Libya, the temptation to set off for Europe grows. Mohammed clears up a bit. The steel plant isn't operational. There's no electricity. The political chaos in Libya has brought the economy down with it.